I was like, what are you talking about? It's not Revenge of the Jedi.
No,
it's
no.
Return. I was like, bitch, you ain't no nerd.
Head cheese.
Head cheese?
Mm-hmm.
Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Alex?
I have no idea.
Yep.
Yeah!
Why,
Nice!
Why head cheese?
Because I remember there's in the Texas Chainsaw, the remake in 01, they go into that rest stop and there's a pig's head in the display case, and head cheese is a boiled.
How did you make that freaking connection, Brett?
That is a photographic memory.
Oh my god.
What is the McGangbang?
McDonald's McGangbang. Simply order a McDouble and a McChicken. The McChicken sandwich is placed directly inside the juicy McDouble, buns and all. So if a normal McDouble doesn't quite fill you up, take the chance by combining a McChicken McDouble from McDonald's secret menu.
So then do you just order the 2 different pieces, or do you order
You say, I want the surf and turf, and they'll give you the 2.
And they'll give you the 2 and you put it together. I'm not into the fish thing, but I think I would do the McGangbang.
Yeah.
That does not sound fun at all. You know what, honey? Let's try a McGangbang.
Are you bringing that to the table, Alex? Are we having
We can
this
set it on
discussion?
the table and do it right here on the podcast. Try a McGangbang on the podcast.
Wow.
So Die Hard started a
I
trend.
hate Speed 2.
Why?
It's pretty
It's
bad.
horrible.
It's kind of like, it's more of a watch it because it's laughably bad.
Yes.
There are a few parts that I thought Sandra Bullock was pretty funny.
She's a great actress, but she sucks in that movie.
She cuts open the door with the chainsaw and she's like revving it. Can you guys get out?
If you back up with the saw,
What?
if you back up with the saw, we'll give it a try.
It's so bad.
It is very bad writing. It is very bad.
Yeah.
But I always thought of it as more of an action type than a funny movie, and it turns out this, like, as an adult watching it, it's a terrible
It's
film.
horrible.
That was a great
That's great.
quote by
Yeah.
Josh. I just got a Charlie horse in my thigh.
Oh shoot!
I thought
You
that
okay?
You were gonna fart or
Do
something.
you need something?
Hey, where's your Charlie
Just give me
horse?
time. It's on the bottom of this thigh.
Hey, you do this. Put your foot out. Put your
I
foot
can't.
out. Do it.
No!
Put your
Oh shoot!
Ah! Put it out. Now flex your foot up, like your toes towards the ceiling. It looks like you're trying to take a shit.
What do you need to
Well, I
do?
don't want it to look like
What do you
that.
want to do?
I'm trying to put my foot over there! Help me! My back's to the camera.
No, you're fine.
Ridiculous.
You're fine. You're okay.
It's
You're okay.
ridiculous.
You're okay. You're
Let's do some
I'm doing some freaking Christmas trivia.
Welcome to the PTO Unlimited podcast. My name is Josh.
Alex.
And as you can see, we are in a different format. We're in Zoom, kind of a little bit of a different thing, different style. We meant to have these 2 fine, lovely Californians on our show on Monday and then Tuesday, and then we're like, well, we're just not going to get time because we were just wiped from the week, and now we're just going to try this out. So glad you guys could join us. Say hello. You guys introduce yourselves.
Hello. Well, I've been on the show before. Been a long time, but I also join these lovely people in Twitching, streaming.
Yeah.
Solas_64. Patrick.
Hello, I am Crystal, and I have never been on this podcast before.
Yes,
so.
you have.
Yes,
Once.
you have once.
Oh, I did one time.
In the living room.
Right. Yes, you're right. But I was just in the Halloween segment, so it didn't count.
Oh, I remember. Yeah, we had like 8 people on that show. That was a lot.
Blake and everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm excited to be here, and I'm Dragonfly Rain. If anybody knows me from anywhere else.
Oh yeah. So we haven't had a show in almost a full month, and this time around we're doing it in Zoom, so we're doing digital guests, and we're gonna try to see if this becomes a trend for the show, and if we have other people on more often than having them come to the studio itself. But we're going to get the show started. First of all, the reason why we didn't record is because, first, Brett got married. Congratulations to Brett.
Yep.
Brett, Patrick, and I, we were groomsmen in the wedding, along with Rick, who's also been on the show, and cousin
You
Andrew.
said Brett, Patrick, and I were groomsmen.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did I say Brett?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. Patrick and I were groomsmen. I apologize. But yeah, it was Rick, me, Patrick, and Andrew. We were the groomsmen, and we all, of course, know each other, pretty well through the show and through Brett. So it was actually, we had a great time. And then Alex, you had a nice time being a bridesmaid with some there. Like, it seemed like Ashley's friends were like all old friends. So you're like the newbie in the group.
I was the newbie. Crystal was the ultra newbie.
Ultra newbie.
But I feel like they made us fit in very easily. They were fun group of ladies.
Yeah, there's going to be a little bit of an echo on the show due to the fact that we're both doing the Zoom and the microphone through us. So there's not really much I can really do through that. It's going to be a slight echo. I hope that's not too annoying. Hope you guys are all right with that.
It's just one episode. Deal with it. It'd be like that.
We're going to figure this out on how we can get this like 100%. But this is just the first time. But just let me know if it's awful, Brian. I see your message. Yeah, and then before the wedding, we had a bachelor party and bachelorette party, and both went really well. But then we had the after party, which was unexpected for the first after party. I should say first.
Well, the way that it went, energy-wise, I guess.
It was
unexpected.
We weren't expecting the majority of the groomsmen to drink and get a little over tipsy.
A little hammered.
Yeah, on the night before, and then the night of.
Oh, what was that?
Cousin Andrew. Yeah.
It's okay. He showed up and did his duties the next day just fine.
He did.
I had my doubts.
Yeah. I did too.
That peanut butter and jelly
moonshine. Oh my god.
Goodness. Everybody in the house getting tipsy pretty much. I had a few, but I wasn't gone. You stayed pretty sober because
I did not want to mess up being like throwing up at the altar. I was like, friggin' Andrew peer pressuring me. He's like, take this drink. I think the most that I did was like I had I had a half a glass of wine. I had one cider boys. And then towards the end, when he was peer pressuring me, and then he handed me like a bottle of like the small travel bottle of Fireball, and we did that shot. I only even took half of it. I'm like, that's it. I'm not doing it anymore. And he's like, take some more. And then I took a little sip of the coconut moonshine.
Right.
And I was like, I'm done. I'm not doing it anymore because I'm not going to be up for that altar throwing up. I know my body.
You did Fireball.
That's what I said. I said little Fireballs.
How many were there? There
were like three, I think, and we all took one, and then I gave Patrick, I think, the rest of mine.
I killed yours.
Yeah, dude, I didn't want to risk like upsetting my stomach, so.
Crystal, anti-lit.
Right.
Crystal doesn't need it to have a good time.
I mean. I was like, I definitely didn't want to drink as much as I did that night. And I mean, it still wasn't even, I didn't wake up with a hangover or anything, but I just, I did wake up a little dehydrated. So that's definitely one thing I didn't want to have to deal with all day. But 2 Gatorades and a liquid IV, I was ready to go.
Dude, so with the party, we had music running, and it wasn't like we just did like some basic cards in the dining room.
We played Drunk, Stone, or Stupid, which actually got everybody to know each other pretty well.
I saw that you were playing.
We modified the game a little bit.
We did.
We did.
But yeah, it ended up working out. It was a lot of fun.
You played.
It's kind of hard to say. It's kind of hard to say. Oh, I think it's this person when I just met everybody a couple hours ahead of time. So it's more of
right.
Like, I deserve this card. You were not. The way the game is like you're not supposed to get a card. Like
but
the
everyone
person
was like, just give it to me.
Yeah. So we played it the opposite way. Like, be like, oh no, that's me.
Self-aware.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
To get to know everybody. So I thought that was a good idea.
For the bachelor party, we got to shoot some guns, and Brett was having a good time. You did some bowling.
Anybody get like hole-in-ones?
I don't think anybody hit a target. I think they got close. I don't think anybody hit.
Nobody actually hit a target?
At least I don't.
No, we hit the target. No. We hit the targets. We no one got a. Well, the closest bullseye was, I think,
Andrew.
Dylan? Not Dylan. What's his name?
Which one? Dylan, Dalen, John was
Dalen.
there.
I think Dalen got it wasn't like bullseye, but it was like right in the circle. Like off to the left.
Within the one. Oh, okay,
Yeah.
that's awesome.
And I think that happened when we were doing the
Was that the
competition
Galil?
of one shot. I think so.
The Galil was so fun to shoot.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then the wedding, first of all, was great. Brett made me cry a little bit. You
made
were...
me cry. It's only because Brett started like I was already teary-eyed just seeing Brett up there, and I was like, it's all hitting me. It's like my big brother getting married kind of thing. And then Brett got to his vows and was getting all choked up, and I'm like, fuck. I was like, I'm glad I stuck a tissue in my bouquet.
Ignore this screen, guys. That's our quiz coming up, but I'm gonna pull up a photo of Brett and Ashley at their wedding. So that's our emoji quiz coming up. So just be aware that that's gonna be a thing. I'm really excited.
But yeah, the wedding was nice.
It was very nice.
Yeah, everything went okay. It was a good wedding.
Just showing the photo of them.
They're very happy.
They are very happy.
Well, the only thing I'm going to say is I'm still upset about the jumping up in the air photo.
Yeah.
I think it looks cool, by the way. You guys, the girls just did simple stuff. We didn't get to do like the jump up and whatnot. We were even wearing sandals. We could have.
Right. We were. It was okay.
They wanted to torture me.
Just torture Patrick. That was the goal. Yes, exactly. Those photographers. And then Sunday night we had a second after party. It was like
it didn't last as long as the first night, but I think we were all just like
it was like
dead.
4 hours long. Like we started at around 8:30 or whatever. It didn't end until 12:30.
Yeah, showed up at 8:30.
Yeah. Brett and Ashley showed up at like 9.
Well, they knew that they were tired. They're like, we need to go now because if we go later, we're gonna fall asleep and miss it. So.
They wanted to see everybody that visited, like you guys and the people from Texas.
Crystal got a new best friend.
We'll have to just keep that one under wraps. That's an inside joke amongst us four.
Yeah, just like skiing. I wonder if Brett enjoyed his ski trip Sunday night.
I hope it was. I hope he got the good slopes.
Right.
And
the deep slopes.
Hope he didn't wipe out.
You hope he didn't get a powdered face.
Hope he was able to get off the bunny slope.
Oh yeah, the bunny slope.
Oh jeez, he's gonna listen to this.
But the reception was immediately, or not the reception. The wedding entire day was immediately like the itinerary we didn't stick to, but we did.
No, but it ended up working out.
We had a good flow.
Yeah.
So then on Monday we went to Sarah's, which is a local restaurant here. I want to mention that.
Oh, it was so good.
Because everyone in our group
so much food
that has been to Indiana knows this restaurant.
Yeah.
It's just a local one.
Someday you will try it.
Someday, Brian.
If he ever feels like taking the trip to the deep Midwest, I mean, he already was in Kansas.
He said he's been in Ohio.
Oh, he was, wasn't he? Well, he probably flew there, right?
I think so.
There's no way he's making the drive here.
Hey, Brian, you want to come here for a little bit?
We'll get him doped up and get him on the plane.
Yeah, that's.
He said he's been to Pennsylvania, so he's been further east than we have.
No, we've been to DC.
Oh,
both of us.
Yeah, true.
We don't even have to. We've also been to Florida. We've been to Key West. That's pretty far east.
Well, I know, but Key West is actually not east. It's on the west coast of Florida.
We also landed.
It's the deep south.
We landed in Miami. So, yeah.
He said stream got muted.
Stream got muted.
I guess we'll see whether or not it keeps going or not.
Let me take a look.
I did hear you bump something, so I don't know, like a mic or something. So I don't know.
Nope, it's on. I got it.
Okay.
It was on his end.
It was on his end.
Okay.
Oh.
That's all right.
Anyways, we
I'm
went
glad
to
we got a
Sarah's,
moderator on
and
it.
then really we just kind of chillaxed most of the week.
So Crystal finally got to go to Sarah and actually taste it, because the last time we were out there, she started got her taste buds back from COVID, so she had been there before, but she didn't get to taste it until this time.
You guys also got to do White Castle again.
Yeah, and I taste that too finally.
Did you guys get that? You got that Crave case I saw. That was a nice.
The Harold and Kumar.
Yeah, you get a free movie with that. You get a free Harold and Kumar White Castle movie.
Yeah, I went to look for it and I forgot. We threw it away and I forgot to look for it.
Yeah.
It's okay. It's not like you probably don't have it or have seen it enough already. But
yeah, right.
like we have it and we've seen it. So speaking of Harold and Kumar movies, we got to get into some playing and watching and talk about stuff that we've been doing off stream and on stream. First of all, let's talk about Fortnite and the new season that we're already done with.
Yeah, not much to talk about. It took one night of stream.
We did one gaming session of like we'll just push it the entire time and see if anything changes, and if we understand
all of us had
any
the same
differently.
opinion. By
We're all
the
just
end.
like, I wish it was better.
Honestly,
Well,
it would be fine if they just got rid of the cars.
Yeah. They're trying to do this whole Mad Max thing with the cars, and honestly, they should have just threw that into Rocket League or made it its own thing or something like that.
Yeah.
And left it at that.
Yeah.
I mean, I haven't heard anybody say, "Oh man, this is the best thing ever."
Yeah.
When you've got Ninja, who's like the Fortnite king,
Already raging.
and he's just first time playing, and he's raging. I was like, oh my god, we're not gonna like this. And we're like, let's just get on. Maybe we'll be fine. No.
No, it was bad.
You literally have to sit in a car the whole time in order to win.
Yeah.
Stupid.
That's BS.
I mean, like that one before I joined you guys last night. You guys were there. You guys probably had a chance. You were both up in the duos, and here comes two sets of cars just flying around on everybody.
Yeah.
What were you supposed to do?
Exactly.
Right? Did you watch that TikTok Josh sent you at all about the new season?
Oh, he sent me
Yes.
responses.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. He's like, this is exactly the feeling.
My favorite part of that was looking through, like, remember when I was looking, you guys were both dead, and I was hiding behind a tree watching the three teams with cars just do this, and that was part of the TikTok where it's like the cat was like looking backwards, like me like looking away while
You're watching all the
watching the
explosions.
chaos go with all the other teams in the cars. Oh my
man.
goodness.
And then Crystal, you've never touched Fortnite, and I don't blame you.
Yeah, no, I can't talk about it because I've never once played Fortnite.
That's
I've
okay.
just seen all you guys play.
Yeah.
What we can talk about, though, that we've played together is Dead by Daylight. That's a recent game we've been doing. Still doing that on the regular. Oh, what was that beep? Did you guys hear that?
Oh, that might have been my. Let me take I have my phone connected to my computer, and it just vibrated from you actually when you were live.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I'll move it over here.
That's all right. So we've been playing some of that and got highlight video up of that on your YouTube channel now. So that's pretty exciting. We're gonna probably play some more of that. Gonna do that tonight. Gonna do something else. Because like we got burnt out on Fortnite immediately. I'm not going back until they.
Yeah, I don't think I'll go back this season unless they
Until the car's
do
cutting
something.
is gone, I'm done with
Yeah.
that.
Same with whatever being a bus. You and I, Patrick, played Fallout 76 for like 30 seconds.
Yeah, with Brian, we were in there. We're like, yep, we're out.
No good. No good.
We couldn't even get. Actually, I take that back. You couldn't join us because it's not
cross
compatible.
Right. We could get Brian in, and then we're like, all right, well, I guess we're just no. We needed somebody who's gonna anchor me and Patrick because we're aimless sometimes. So it's good to have somebody who like Quentin or Brian or somebody who knows like the stuff. I'm sure.
And as soon as I saw you had to start building stuff, that's where I just like I'm out. It's not my thing.
Yeah.
Like Grounded, I was having fun with Grounded because you had Quentin and his ADD of having to build everything perfectly, and Brian was part of that too. He would build some stuff too. I can go in. I'm gonna go forage or I'm gonna go hunt something, and it was that was fun for me and having fun playing with you guys. If I had to do all the building myself,
yeah,
I get that. But yeah, I don't know. Are you guys playing anything? Oh, Crystal, you're playing Little Kitty Big City on your stream.
Yeah.
How is that?
I actually really like it. I think it's pretty fun. And and then I just get excited for all the cute little
yeah. Crystal, who says I'm not a girl, turns into the total freaking girl when she plays that.
That's you in The Sims.
That's me in The Sims.
Like,
but I just go around and try to like
do
everybody.
Oh, I do that too. Yeah.
Oh, I do that too. And then I try to make people mad that I'm banging each other.
I'm building a family the whole time.
Oh, I'm not. I'm a complete whore.
You can't be in real life, so you have to get it, right?
One of my favorite clips that I have is me getting in a fight with one of my like I like slept with my boyfriend's sister or something in the game, and he's like yelling at me, and we're having an argument. He kicks my trash can and leaves, and I was like, and then I was like, the little emoji comes above my head, and we're talking about doing it, and I went, vanilla. I was like, that's right, your sex is vanilla. Like, go away.
You've become such a cat mom now, and a dog mom, second dog mom to Pixel. Like,
Oh, yeah.
Seriously.
Crystal became Pixel's second mommy.
Yeah.
I miss Pixel.
Well, what we didn't do is we didn't wrap up your guys' trip. Like, was there anything about your trip that you want to highlight or anything? Like, we did the photo shoot, the cosplay photo shoot. That was something interesting. I forgot about that.
The photo shoot was phenomenal. That was great.
Do you want me to show some of those?
The best thing about the whole trip, other than the wedding, was just being able to be with you guys for the week.
Oh, yeah.
Like I said, even like the one day we just sat there and watched TV all day, like that was perfectly fine with me. One, my brain needed it.
Mm-hmm.
That, you know, but also, like I said, like, I mean, normally we get to see each other every couple of years. Luckily, it hasn't even been a full year since the last time we saw you guys because of Brig's wedding, but still, you know, it's just
right.
It's that to me was one of the big highlights.
It was really nice to just chill in the living room for a while and not have to do anything sometimes.
Can you pull up the picture of me like chopping off Crystal?
Yeah, let me scroll through.
That's probably one of my favorites.
I wanna bring this up.
Happy Death.
Oh, this picture's pretty good. I love this one.
I could never be an actor.
Actress, yeah. I was gonna say it because I was like, well, you're gonna want her to try to kill you, or you're gonna go to kill her, I should say. She's not gonna be able to make it. I'm a dying face. Like I said, what I should have done was hung a spider right behind Alex, and then that would have gave her the face that we needed.
Yeah.
When this Zoom meeting cuts, we're gonna do a BRB, and we'll just come right back in. So no worries, guys. Just be aware that
just
is
an
going
FYI.
to happen. I'll
just go to Crystals.
Show Crystals.
Yeah. There's one. Yeah, that one. I love that. I'm so excited to be killed by
I feel like so happy, don't I?
Crystal, I'm gonna put that on your headstone.
Yes, I'm okay with that.
Oh, when that day comes, like 80 years from now.
Yeah.
80 years.
Yeah, 80. I'll put it in your eulogy.
I killed her when I was screaming him. She loved it.
She loved it. She had a good life.
This shot was pretty awesome.
Yeah, I like this one too.
It's the Dead by Daylight shot.
One.
Oh, I'm running, yeah.
Oh yeah.
You gotta edit in like the like when the time runs out or whatever, like how it blocks it. You gotta add that on in front of me or in between us or something.
Right. The whole thing. But yeah, we really had a good time with this photo shoot. I can't wait to do the video montage. Is this your favorite shot?
Oh yeah, that one right there is I think my favorite.
It looks like she's having fun being killed.
There we go.
I like the angle on that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that one a lot.
But it was a really good photo shoot. We had a lot of fun doing it.
Should we talk about how graceful Mr. L is?
Oh yes, your knee.
Where's that shot that I did? Was it this one? It was this one. This is the actual shot that it was. You can't tell. But I am actually up in the air on this one, as you could kind of see. Like this is like kind of at eye level with the field right there. But I'm on top of one of these slabs on the opposite side. So this drop right here, it's about pretty accurate with the hill behind me. So I'm on top of this slab about this high up in the air on the other side of this, and it's a drop to the concrete in front of me. On the back is some grass on a hill. And as I was getting down from this shot, I skinned my knee on the concrete. It's putting it lightly. I could have seriously busted my head open or something. It was and
I'm the one that can't see in an 8-inch heels. So
right.
Well, like I say, in Josh's defense, he recovered gracefully. he landed on his feet. He kind of like stumbled down the hill, but he stayed upright. Other than when he hit his knee, I told Josh, I said, if that was me, my ass was like, I'm just going to the ground. I'm not even going to try to stop myself.
Right,
it's over. We're going to the ground.
All right. Well, let's do a BRB real quick, and we're going to do the leave and come back and make sure we're good here. So that way we don't get cut off in mid sentence. So we're going to do it real quick. And we're back. That was painless.
Yeah, that was actually really easy.
I was like, oh my God, I'm so scared. Thank you, Zoom, for being technologically advanced and us being user-friendly with it.
Right.
Okay, so back to the photo shoot and everything. So there'll be a video montage coming soon, and some other stuff along with the photos. I have to do some editing, put you in some Silent Hill scenes and stuff.
It's
So.
it's gonna be a good time.
Yeah.
Did the ones that I sent, did they end up working out, or did you need me to resend them?
I'll have to just let you know and check after this.
Yeah.
I'll check my
No big
Gmail
deal.
and let
I
you
thought
know.
you might have checked again.
I didn't check on browser. I'm so stupid. It's just been everything else going on this weekend.
You act like you were hosting people all week.
Oh my gosh, dude. Yeah, like Alex is now. She's like got the drive to do the house clean, the deep
Well,
clean.
I mean, yeah, I've been doing
everybody.
like the deep cleaning today.
Wouldn't you believe Pixel needs another bath? He's just been getting
Oh, I
into.
wonder.
He's just getting
Man,
dirty.
it's like someone might have dropped ice cream on him.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
That's what it was. It was ice cream. That's what it was.
Holders.
Okay, so back to our playing and watching stuff. You guys did a lot of binge watching at crime shows while you were here, and
Fallout.
and Fallout.
Yeah.
So we got to rewatch Fallout, and that was pleasant. It was very pleasant.
What did you guys think of it?
Yeah, just your thoughts.
Well, I enjoyed it. Like I said, the thing about Fallout, and I know you guys heard me say this a couple times already, but the good thing about Fallout is that it's not. I mean, yes, there's a story to it, but each game is its own thing. There's not a main character that you're following throughout the series or anything, so you can just make up characters to this game, to this show, and put a good story that follows the guidelines of what Fallout is, and you can have a great show. Which to me, that's what they did.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely. And they followed the lore to a T, or to a certain level, degree, or whatever. But this takes place after Fallout 4. This series takes place, I'm not certain the timeline entirely, but I know it takes place after 4. Like, 3 and 4 are around the same time frame, roughly. And then, I don't know, 1 and 2, I'm not certain about those. But to give you an example, like Fallout 76 it has a specific, time frame of being in Vegas and all that stuff, and you see that where you're at in the timeline and all that. It's really interesting how they're really doing it well. I wish Halo took a bite out of that one. Jeez.
Brian says it's actually after 3.
After 3. Okay. Really? Leading into? Huh. Well, what I watched, it was after 4. Interesting.
I haven't played the game, so I couldn't tell you.
That's okay. That's okay. But just in general, I'm just happy that they're at least following the lore in some bits, and a lot of fans are happy with it too. There is some bits to it that you said, Patrick, that you didn't like. What was that?
I felt like they had a lot that they needed to wrap up, and then they kind of rushed it towards the end.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, obviously, I think some more stuff's gonna be more explained in the second season. Yeah. I mean, there's certain things that you can't really say. Like people being around for as long as they have been, I can't. Yeah, I'll leave it at that without giving anything away.
Oh yeah.
Certain people, obviously, there's some stuff was explained, and then certain people you're like, okay, how the hell they this long?
Right. Maximus's character, he's something else. I gotta say, I think that his plot armor was a little strong in this series, personally.
Yeah. I think you said it best too when you said his luck was all the way up.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I think that I read Brian's comment. They're talking about how fans are upset that they're diving into this, and it's like, why? Why are they they're diving into New Vegas and all that stuff? It's like, isn't that what some people want?
Probably because New Vegas is supposed to be the best one, and they don't want them to.
My brother's played all the Fallouts, and he said that's the best one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They don't want it ruined, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah. They didn't want to start with the best. They wanted to do something to try it out, and then lead into a big one, maybe.
Being a newcomer, Patrick, what would you rate this season for newbies? Since you watched the whole thing, Crystal, I know you didn't watch all of it. You watched some.
Yeah, just like last 4 or 5 episodes. I slept through the first like 3.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you did
Not
pass out on
because
the
it was
couch.
bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, remember because that was like right after our weekend.
Right.
I'd probably give it like an 8 out of 10. You know,
Good.
I mean, like I said, like I said, there's some things that I felt like they jumped around about a bit too much. There were kind of like a couple different stories at once, and even though they all kind of came together, there's more. I wanted to see more of certain stories than the others. You know, like they elaborated more on certain things than the other stories. That I'm like, I would like to see what's going on.
Yeah.
Like at one point, I'm like, I really don't care what's going on in the wasteland right now. I want to see what's going on back in Vault 34,
Right?
Or 33.
Oh yeah.
33.
I get
You know.
Yeah.
I was enjoying the stuff in the vault that they were showing. I liked all that part. I was like, can I watch mostly just the vault stuff?
Really?
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
interested in the vault lore just because I heard like all vaults are completely different.
I've just watched so much on the other vaults now.
So I'm just interested to see more like of the vaults.
Would you, as like newbies to the series, would you play 4?
No.
No? I want to go back to 4.
It's just not my.
I mean, I might try it. But
It's not my type of game.
Open world.
If I go back to play something, I might try to do Vegas, since that's the one that everybody says is the one you need to play.
Yeah.
So I would play. It's on Game Pass, so
yeah, it is. It is. I just don't know if I can go back to the graphics of the 360 after you move along. It's hard to go back to ones, especially games that you haven't played yet. For myself personally, if it's a nostalgic game like a retro game, I can go back to like no problem that I've played plenty of times. But if it's something that I haven't, I don't know. It's tough. It's pretty tough sometimes to get behind that. Personally, I mean, some people are just okay to adapt to it. Like, I don't know. Do you ever go back to classic games that you haven't played? Actually, you went to, was it Zombies Ate My Neighbors? And you're like, oh, I forgot how this actually plays.
Yeah, it's a great game.
But do you guys ever go to retro games? Well, Crystal, you're doing Roller Coaster Tycoon right now. That's pretty retro.
That's pretty retro.
Oh, she was playing Castlevania.
Castlevania. But you've played those before, right?
Yeah.
Have you ever tried a game before that's never been this old? That like 90s.
Oh, 90s and then played
2000s.
it now.
Yeah. That's like you never touched before. It's kind of like
the only reason I could do it for that reason is of pure nostalgia.
Yes, I agree. You can play Pokemon Snap inside of a day now.
I'm gonna pick it up right now and do it. I've been craving to play like Pokemon Yellow or Blue or Red, like on my Game Boy. Like,
what if it comes to the Switch? Would you play?
Yes.
Yeah.
110%. Yeah, you couldn't get me off of that. It's like my favorite Game Boy game ever.
We got a comment from Brian that said that's what the mods are for, though. Graphical updates through PC. Yeah, I get that. Like, there are some, like, for example, here's one for me that I never touched that was an older game, the Alice games. The Madness Returns and the other one. Like, what's the I don't remember what the other
I think
one.
it was
Just
Alice
American McGee's.
American McGee's Alice.
That's what it is. Yeah. I never played. Saw my brother play the first one, and he loved the Cheshire Cat, like, art style and all that stuff. I remember him having a screensaver of that. So I was like, picked it up for the first time a couple of years ago. I bought the bundle before it was on Game Pass. So I was like, I actually owned it, and I was like, oh, it's different. It's hard to go back to classic retro like that without having that experience beforehand.
Yeah.
It's just in my opinion. Okay, so moving on from Fallout. Did you guys finish the Kevin Spacey documentary? We didn't. We're gonna have to go back and watch it. Like, we only watched. Alex is like,
I fell asleep like halfway through because I was tired. So.
Yeah, of course. We were wiped that whole week. As if our social batteries weren't drained or anything.
I probably would skim through the first part just because I think there was one or two parts I kind of passed out for a sec. But I saw the majority of it. The only thing I'm going to say about that, I'm not victim shaming or anything like that, but it bugs the shit out of me when these people do stuff against what they believe in or whatever,
right,
to be famous.
Okay.
And then they complain about it later. And I'm not saying what happened to them is right or they deserve it, but at the same time, it's just, to me, is like, oh well, I'm not gay, but I went to go, blah 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 to him, just because I wanted him to read this for me, and it's like.
Well, and then they go on a documentary and talk about it. I get what he's saying.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Yeah. I mean, like if it wasn't forced,
right?
I'm not on anybody's side on this. I still got to finish watching this documentary. But as far as I know, isn't he's been acquitted of everything, right?
Well, that's what I saw.
Yeah, as far as I know, that he didn't get charged for anything.
But
I guess
9
we would have
charges?
to. I don't remember. We're gonna have to actually watch it from start to finish and develop an opinion about it.
Yeah.
I guess, like they say, where there's smoke, there's fire.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
But it also seems like though nothing was. Majority of it was people trying to be famous, so they put themselves in that situation and allowed it to happen more than. That's. I'm not saying maybe not all the situations, but the majority of the ones that I remember them talking about, it was.
Honestly, I think it was just one guy who openly admitted, like, I'm gonna do this because
it was just one guy that said that.
Right.
The other guy was like in shock that he got tough.
Yeah. He was just like, I was in the military, right?
Yeah. And that guy actually we've seen in a music video before. We recognized him, so we're like, oh, we know this actor. Actually, we've seen this guy before in Hollywood. Like, yeah, he definitely is one of those people that. It's like a B or C list actor almost, But yeah, so I don't know if there's anything else we want to talk about on playing and watching. We got a few other things we got to get to.
Do we want to do the movie?
We can talk about the movie, yeah. We can talk about Killer Klowns from Outer Space. Patrick, this was your movie choice for the movie club. Now, Crystal's automatically chuckling
Knock
on
my
this
block off.
She's wearing her. She got one of her shirts on.
I noticed
that.
I noticed. So this movie came out in 1988, by the way. Here is the synopsis. When teenagers Mike and Debbie see a comet crash outside their sleepy small town, they investigate and discover a pack of murderous aliens who look very much like circus clowns. They try to warn the local authorities, but everyone assumes their story is a prank. Meanwhile, the clowns set about harvesting and eating as many people as they can. It's not until they kidnap Debbie and Mike decides it's up to him to stop the clown's bloody rampage. Starring Grant Kramer, Suzanne Snyder, John Allen Nelson, and don't forget the lovely Christopher Titus. He's got like 2 scenes.
Such a star, yeah.
Who yelled at Brian for bringing that movie up?
He did. He pointed out real quick there.
I'm never gonna outlive this movie.
Critics give this a 78%. Fans give it a 60. Now, here is the kicker. The budget was $1.8 million. Does anyone know how much it made in the box office? I'm pretty certain this is an actual figure. Do you guys know the number?
No idea.
Back then, $4 million.
It made I've looked everywhere. $352 in theaters.
That can't be right.
I have looked. I said, how much did it make in theaters? It said $352 USD. I was like, what? Look that up for me, please. There's no way it didn't make more than thousands of dollars.
In Wiki, that's what it says too.
Yeah. Thank you for fact checking me because I had to look. I was like, there's no way.
There's no way.
Well, maybe most people didn't watch it in the theater. Maybe they were just like, it's a cult thing.
I get that.
It is a cult classic.
It's made more money now.
I'm wondering if it was even ever overseas,
Yeah.
It probably didn't get international, and it probably got a limited release and no advertising budget or anything. Like, this movie did not commercially succeed. But it's getting a damn video game. And that's interesting to me that it's getting a video game.
Box office, $352.
Oh my god, 145 worldwide.
See?
That is blowing my
god.
fucking mind. That knocked my block off.
Yeah.
Exactly. I had to fact check that one. I was like, there's no way. There's no way. But for real, it did not commercially succeed whatsoever in the theater, and I don't know how it's getting. I don't know.
Video game?
I don't know.
It's
I
because
don't.
it's such a cult classic.
I guess
yeah.
so.
It's
I
like
guess
Rocky
so.
Horror, you know? Like, it
Right.
just developed a big following.
Yeah. There must have been one of those cheesy midnight showings that consistently, I don't know.
And people were like, oh my God, you need to watch this movie.
After how long did they cut off that theatrical budget? Because if they did midnight showings or like, those cheesy showings, they wouldn't count that towards it, right? If it was like a rerun.
I mean, I don't know. I could ask my parents, like, if they remember it coming out and whatnot.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, it's one of those movies that I don't understand. Oh, wait, got a comment. This is one of those movies that made an impact.
Oh, like direct to TV.
Yeah, late night TV. That's what it probably was, just late night.
So Patrick and Crystal, you guys have obviously seen this a few times.
Oh, yeah.
So on your horror movie scale, 10 being like the best horror movie ever, what's
what's 10 to you?
You can't say the best horror movie ever. The reason why I say that is because horror is so open and wide.
True.
Look at Killer Clowns from Outer Space considered comedy horror.
Yes.
Late Night with the Devil is considered horror, but to me is more of a suspenseful, thriller movie.
Yes,
than
I
horror.
agree.
And it's hard to say. I can't say best horror movie ever.
How about just like personal ratings?
Out of comedy, cheesy horror, I'd probably I'd give it a 10. Yeah, it's just fun. It gets right to the point. Yeah. And it's fun. It keeps you entertained. You all their weapons, the fact that your cotton candy gun or the one that turns them into traps them in a balloon, the popcorn that later turns into other things, it's just fun.
It's just a fun movie.
The guys the security guy at the carnival thing, boys, what are you gonna do with those pies?
So, Crystal, did you see this movie before you met Patrick?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Like one
of
my dad's favorite movies.
So you guys have like the same kind of like horror like love. Like is this like you guys kind of just it's kind of crazy how you guys both have the same like love for horror and it's like the same niche and everything. Like you guys love Terrifier, you guys love Halloween. Those are like Jason, those are like the big three, I'd say, and Hellraiser. Like those are the ones you guys always bring up. This one you guys never really talked about until the video game started becoming a thing. Are you planning on playing it?
According to, the sales, nobody talks about it.
Yeah. Are you planning on playing it?
Oh, yeah.
Definitely.
The three of us, including Brian, we are extremely looking forward to this game.
Huh.
Okay.
And that's why I figured, I'm hoping that it might be a Game Pass type of thing, too. That'd be freaking great.
Right.
But I figured if we try to get you guys to play it, you guys have some kind of background on it by knowing the movie. That's why I was thinking about the game's coming out soon.
Mm-hmm.
If we all end up playing this game together, because I know, like I said, we're planning on playing it.
Yeah.
You guys have some more idea of what's it about? What if certain weapons or whatever the case may be, you had an idea of Killer Clowns from Outer Space.
The video game comes out in a day.
What?
Comes out the 28th.
Yep.
I thought it was.
Nope. It might not be on Game Pass.
It says 1 day, 3 hours, and 54 minutes.
Uh-oh.
Well, we're not going to have that I know we're not going to have it until at least Wednesday, Thursday, maybe, if we were to. But I'll just say, that is...
Do you want to give our reviews on it?
Yeah, I got to say, this movie was so cheesy. My 4-cheese pizza was jealous. The dang, this every scene was there's some heart in it. Some people really took this movie seriously in every scene. Every actor did their best, and not saying there was no really bad acting, just bad writing.
I see it says I'm on the actual website. It says invading June 4th.
Maybe it's a pre-order bonus.
Maybe something with pre-order, yeah.
Pre-purchase.
There's when you go to Google, there's a countdown.
Yeah.
For one day, 3 hours.
Yeah.
I don't know what that's for though.
Early access.
Maybe.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, 'cause like I said, I'm on the actual Killer Klowns games website, Steam, PlayStation, and Xbox.
Yeah.
And it says invading June 4th.
Yeah. So Brian just said it's early access.
Gotcha.
Okay. So any other opinions on it?
What do you think?
I was waiting for you to be done.
No, I don't need to be done. We can have a conversation about it. You go ahead.
Oh. I actually really like this.
We knew it! We talked about that night, so I bet Alex actually did like it.
I really wanted to talk about it so bad, but I was just like, I was so like, I don't know, when you think of the title, Killer Klowns from Outer Space, I'm like, this movie's gonna fucking suck. Like, it's either, I was expecting it to be like super scary or something, and I was like, oh my god, I'm gonna have nightmares. And the fact that, like, you know, they found out how to kill them is like popping them on the nose or something. It just reminds me of freaking Left 4 Dead, like how you have to do that to the clowns. And I mean, it's definitely one that I can see, like, if we would have watched it in our like 20s and would be drinking and having a good time and watching it, we would have like just died laughing and gotten on the cult bandwagon. And
yeah.
So I mean, I actually really enjoyed it. It's super cheesy and funny, but also like it all kind of flows together perfectly.
The plot's not bad. It's not an awful movie.
It's not, like, but it's so stupid and funny, like it's like the perfect mesh of stupid, funny horror.
Right.
It's not trying to be something that it's not. It knows it's
exactly,
cheesy and it went along with it. And I my biggest thing was when I kept trying to tell you guys was keep an open mind. I know you were burnt by Quentin with Toxic Avenger. So get that out of your head.
Good
Just
God.
enjoy, sit back, grab some popcorn, and
Yeah.
enjoy this.
I mean, there's not even really any big blood in it. It's just like when they tear
the cotton candy.
the cotton candy, or like the knock your block off part was like,
Yeah.
are you
Oh, yeah.
freaking kidding
And
me?
I was waiting for that part. That's my favorite part. Me and my father-in-law do that all the time. You knock my block off. And as soon as it happened, the way you went, oh, and you're like, back it up,
Yeah.
let's see that again.
I had to
It
go
must be
back.
nice to like watch new people watch that scene.
Especially people
That's
with
why I
open
wasn't
minds.
trying to. I was biting my tongue the whole time. Like, I'm not gonna act all excited. I know it's coming up. I don't want to say nothing. Let it be a surprise.
It's mainly because you've got so much, like, you know the clown's names, so you're like, oh, that's this clown, and then you're like, you have so much into this movie. It surprises me that this movie doesn't have any sequels. Like, there's nothing. It's just one movie. And it's
apparently
just,
$375.
yeah.
I don't think it's still in bankruptcy right now.
It cost a lot to make. It had to have made enough money back, I hope, in syndication. But we got a couple of facts about the movie here. And these are like just some of the did you knows. The body counts. Go ahead.
I like the part too that I was hoping that you guys remember when Mooney the cop was like, "You're not gonna make a dummy out of me."
I was gonna bring that up. His
Okay,
his
I was
foreshadowing. No, go ahead.
Sorry for mowing your lawn.
Oh yeah, it's all right. No, I forgot to bring that up. I was going to. Yeah. Well, you were basically reminded me of it. I didn't have it written down. Yeah, it was foreshadowing. Yeah. I forgot about that. Yep. And I recognized that actor right away. He was in Animal House.
Yeah.
So, some facts. The scene in which a car is thrown over a cliff and was initially intended to be far more spectacular. The car was to fly over the cliff and crash down on the ground. Unfortunately, the sling rope snapped because effects crew members neglected to remove the stoppers from underneath the car's wheels. The result was what was seen in the final film. The car slowly tumbles over the edge and becomes caught in a tree. It was meant to explode. The roughly $2 million budget went primarily on production costs. The clowns and visual effects were created most entirely by the filmmakers at very little cost. So there wasn't like a casting crew for that. It was the people who were doing the camera work also made the costumes. That's crazy. Though,
Way to save a little bit.
yeah. They saved a lot of money, but I mean, at what
It
cost? Though not a hit when it was in theaters, the film has since become a cult classic and made revenue in action figures, DVDs, and T-shirts.
T-shirts.
Yep. as Crystal's got.
We got 2 coffee mugs in there too. We got some stuff on our wall.
There you go. The licensing.
They probably made more money off of you guys than the actual theater.
Brian and I got and Crystal too got super excited when Spirit was announcing all the Killer Clown stuff. And I said there's a cotton candy thing you can buy with the face in it and everything.
Oh,
I think was it Shorty. You can buy Shorty. He's a little animatronic.
That's cool. Originally, Clownzilla was supposed to be made with stop motion animation, but due to production costs and limited time to shoot, they made a suit instead. The movie originally ended with the Terenzi brothers as the survivors of the exploding spaceship, while Dave perished after killing the giant clown. But since the executive needed an upbeat ending, the Chato brothers filmed a second ending that is in all the versions, where Dave and the Terenzi brothers survived the exploding spaceship by hiding in the clown car. The scene where the clown rams a car off the road and kills the driver was originally intended to be the opening prologue to the film, and the driver was intended to be the character Joe Lombardo. For this prologue, there was also a scene shot where Joe and his date are kissing on a deserted, dark road, and after his date rejects him, he angrily drives off alone, only to meet the demise with the clown. However, when it was decided to have an opening credit sequence scene be seen first, the kissing rejection scene ended up on the cutting room floor, and the car crash scene was placed at a later point in the film, with the driver not being Joe Lombardo. That he ended up being the name of a dead person that Mike and Debbie discover wrapped up in a cotton candy cocoon in the final version. So there's a lot of interesting facts. How many people do you think died in this movie? What's the body count?
I mean, there was a lot of
20.
cotton candy in there towards the end there, so I'm going to say 200.
Alex?
I say 30.
I'm going to say 20.
Crystal's the closest. It's 40.
I mean, there was a lot of cotton candy and people in balloons. And the other thing that made me laugh is that they never go to try to free anybody else in the balloons.
Oh, I know.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, me too. Yeah, they all just leave them there. I'm like, what are you doing? They only cared about the one thing. Did you ever see The Blob from 1958?
Yep.
A long time ago.
There are some interesting similarities between The Blob and this movie. Both have a first victim who is an old geezer living in a cabin and who has a dog. Both movies have a decent cop named Dave who does not believe the young people, and a crabby older cop who seems to have a grudge against the young citizens. Additionally, the remake of The Blob in '88 was released the same year as Killer Klowns. In a deleted scene, Debbie, Mike, and Dave beat up one of the clowns. Like, beat him up.
Got some revenge.
What do you guys? What would you guys rate this on a scale from 1 to 10? Because we give those ratings.
Said 10.
You said 10?
Yeah,
we said 10.
Well,
Okay.
if we're going off of like the like out of cheesy horror movies, like I mean, you know, if we're going out of 10, like if you're just going off just the movie, right, by itself, not like comparing it to other cheesy horror movies,
right?
I mean, it's fun. It would be kind of nice to be a little more gory or whatever, but for me, anyways. But it's fun. You're gonna have a good time, and it's silly. I mean, I give it like, no, I am gonna go 10 out of 10. I don't care. I love this movie. It's
a cheesy movie.
After all that explanation, you're like, I'm gonna keep the same.
Yeah, you know what? Yeah, I don't need to drop my you know.
It's a 10.
Oh, that's funny. Alex?
I mean, I give it like.
See, what we scale it is anything 7 and up is rewatchable.
Yeah.
7
Honestly,
to 4
like,
is like.
I would rewatch this and show this to other people. So I mean,
Yeah.
I'll probably give it a 9.
I'm gonna give it a 7.
Yeah.
So it's a rewatchable for me.
I don't know. I just out of all like the horror cheesy movies I've ever seen, like this one, like it kept my attention, and it was just like a fun ride, basically.
Right, I agree.
This is also a fun, like, get drunk or whatever.
Yeah, so I mean, like you just like
movie.
get drunk and watch it and be like, we're gonna put this on and laugh about it because it's so stupid.
Exactly.
Like,
Did you have the fun fact about how they use a lot of the masks in Ernest Scared Stupid?
I skipped that one. Where did that go? I had that in here. I went by another one about that. About the. I didn't think that was going to be a. What was that? Just what was it again?
The masks. They use a lot of the masks from Killer Clowns in Ernest Scared Stupid as trolls. They changed them.
Yes. Yes.
colors and stuff to be trolls. And if you really stop and think about it, you can see a couple of them.
Yeah.
For sure.
Right.
After you know that and you look at it.
Uh-oh.
That's okay. We'll just do a BRB in like a minute, so no worries. We'll just do it right after this segment, and then we'll come back. With that, why'd you guys choose this movie, really? Just other than being cheesy horror and the game coming out and expanding the popularity?
So, no, like I said, the main thing is with the game coming out soon, and we're all planning to play it. We're hoping that especially if it's either cheap or if it's on Game Pass or something, you guys would want to play it.
It's going for $4.
So I figured it would be good to have some lore in there. Plus, like I said, it's one of those movies I feel like if you haven't seen it, you got to at least see this one once. Because it's like I said, it's just fun.
Yeah.
I mean, like we're sitting there quoting Dracula Dead and loving it, and another stupid comedy horror movie.
Yeah.
And so I'm like, this is, I feel like, somewhat in that realm too.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
There
was more blood in that movie than this movie.
I agree.
Well, she just ate.
He's dead enough.
She's dead enough. But yeah, that's like one of the main reasons why I picked it. I just I know I still laugh at Alex when I hear, "Oh, screw Patrick! He picked Children of the Corn." Alex.
She did.
Yeah.
For my movie of the next episode that we're gonna do the movie The Iron Claw. This is a true story of the inseparable Von Erich brothers, who made history in the intensely competitive world of professional wrestling in the early 80s. And it stars Zac Efron.
That movie. Okay.
Everybody is talking about this movie.
Yeah, Brett's talking about it too.
Brett was hyping it up big time. I had a couple other people who were just talking.
Yeah, we were just talking to somebody yesterday, right?
Yeah.
At the party I think we went to.
Yeah, my cousin's graduation party. They were talking about it, and yeah, so just talking about how great it is, and
right.
Who said they cried? Someone in my family said they cried watching it. So
okay.
I don't know. So yeah,
I
plan on watching it.
Ray said Emily cried.
Oh, my sister cried.
Right.
We'll
watch it.
And she's not a wrestling fan, so it shows you it has to be a pretty good movie.
Yeah.
Even because what the topic's about, and she got into it, and was,
Right.
So I don't know. Like I said, I think it's going to be either maybe tonight or tomorrow movie since we're off for tomorrow too.
Right.
Yeah.
Might throw it on there or something.
We're going to do the BRB and relaunch and get back to our other couple of segments for the show. We're back, guys.
Yeah. Cool.
Okay, we are back again. I love that. Oh, now we've got a few other things we want to get to as far as news items. We got to talk about the official announcement of Call of Duty Black Ops 6. Alex is so excited. I'm excited.
Mm-hmm.
She and I are Black Ops fans for like.
If this sucks,
I hope not. It's
I'm
on Game
so
Pass,
pissed.
Patrick.
I'm so pissed.
Is it going to be on Game Pass? That's what I sent you, right? I saw the story and I didn't read all of it, but I saw Black Ops and something about Game Pass, and I'm like, I'm sending it to the group chat.
Like, no harm done. If we don't like it, it's on Game Pass.
So I don't know if this one will require us to do any form of pre-purchasing for some reason, but I know for sure we will be playing it. I don't know. Alex is skeptical. We have not.
Big deep breath.
Every Black Ops has been okay for us.
Don't
I said
jinx
okay. I said okay. I didn't say good. I didn't say bad because there were some bad. There were some good. I'm not saying they're all
even the bad ones we made work.
Good.
This last one, Modern Warfare, is in the toilet. Okay.
We have It's just.
I tried. I even spent money on it, like extra money, and I don't ever do that. And no, it's trash. Trash can.
Unfortunately, we've had to deal with that trash game style with Call of Duty for the past 2 years, and that's kind of what burned a lot of other people out, like Vanguard and Modern Warfare 3.
Like Vanguard, I had no interest in that game.
Yeah, we didn't either.
We
were so happy
Nope.
we passed on that. I gotta touch on this other item though, but back to the Black Ops thing. There's gonna be an official video package thing going on June 9th with Microsoft's live show. So we'll be interested in watching that when that comes out. I think that's it's a Sunday, so it's in the afternoon as well. Now, there's another item that, Patrick, you brought this up when we were talking about it when it got announced. The Nintendo World Championships NES game. You're excited about this one. I'm actually surprised.
I mean, it's because I'm never going to be good enough to have been in any of these tournaments and stuff like that. But the way they have it set up to where you can just play it, see what you can do, and then the fact that you can match up with other people.
Yeah,
I think that's a fun idea, and especially with certain games, like just a test to see what you can do and how quick you can do some of it. Might surprise yourself, especially because I haven't played a lot of those Nintendo games in so long. But yeah, I mean, like I said, I was okay at a lot of the platforming games. And I always had fun. I didn't always beat the games, but I always had fun playing them.
Yeah.
So like I said, I think it'd be kind of fun to get this game and get into some older gaming and test yourself on certain levels.
Crystal, did you ever play any NES style? I don't know what games are these really. Let me look up what games are on this cartridge.
Is it like sporting games?
No, there's like Mario.
There's some Mario.
Mario?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, like because it'll be like certain levels, like how fast you can get through it, or how fast you can get to this. I even think they had Adventures of Link game.
Metroid.
Oh, cool. I never played Metroid.
Donkey Kong, and looks like Legend of Zelda. Yeah. I see Ice Climbers and Pit as well, and Kirby. Wow, it's Excite Bike. Okay, so it's gonna have a lot. Yeah, Excite Bike. That is a franchise slept on. I am telling you, I love Excite Bike.
She's excited for Excite Bike.
The funny thing is, you start talking about Excite Bike, and I can hear the engines in my head.
Yeah.
The audience that just sounds like static.
Right.
I love Excite Bike. I could never do really well at it, but I still loved it. They brought out multiple different variations of that game for the past, however long it's been out. But the Nintendo World Championships came out in, 1990? So this one's going to be a cartridge-based or a digital. The cartridge is a deluxe pack for, I think it was 60. Let me go to it. 60, and then the virtual is $29.99. It comes out in the middle of July. So
I honestly was a little surprised that you weren't a little more excited for this because I mean, I know it's not exactly like Mario Maker, but like how much you played that originally, I just felt like that's something that you would challenge yourself to do, the levels and everything.
I know one big thing was the reason behind it mostly is I'm not as competitive, and I also have to pay $30 for it. If it was $20, maybe $20. So I don't know. It's not like something that I think has any multiplayer anyway. So it's not like it's gonna be. I don't think so. Yeah, it's not like it's gonna be something like that. Any other thing on nerd news that I wrote down? Did you guys see that the Munsters is getting a dark reboot?
Oh,
are they?
Directed by James Wan.
So
the Rob Zombie one just
I would say the Rob Zombie, because I still need to watch that one on Netflix. But I've heard, especially because Brian watched it, did a thing on his podcast for it, and told me how bad it was. Oh. And everybody keeps telling me about how bad it was, and I still have yet to watch it. But I'm like saying, it was that bad to where they're like, look, we need to do some.
They want to keep this franchise alive, I guess, and do another movie.
And that's the thing, though. Like, I feel like they could have done something with the Munsters so long ago, and they never have. I mean, even if it was something similar to say, which I haven't seen the new Addams Family cartoons, movies, which I've heard they're really good.
I haven't.
But they could have done something like that with the Munsters.
I agree. they're all pretty animated characters. You don't have to make them live action, but they want to do a dark reboot on this. They want to make them scary.
That's
I
fine
don't
with
know.
me too, though.
It could be a different way. We always thought of them as comedic. I mean, I get it. So maybe just a different way of viewing. That's kind of what I was telling you about with if they brought Freddy Krueger to space. I could see like an astronaut having creepy dreams and being alone up there in space. Just it all
Right.
It would
being.
make more sense why Freddy was up there. You know what I mean? Because like it's a dream thing. It's not just like Jason got frozen and now they uncover him in 50, 600 whatever years in the future.
Yeah.
I don't know if you've ever seen why he was
Jason X.
So
Yeah, no, I haven't. I saw some of the trailer for it. I like the metal mask, but
so basically they stop him and they try to figure out what to do with him, and of course everybody wants to make a weapon out of him, but there's the scientist chick who's like, no, we got to freeze him, we can't kill him, so let's just freeze him so he can't hurt anybody. And chick goes crazy, she tricks him and get him frozen into a time capsule, and then it's like 200 or something whatever years in the future.
Mm-hmm.
And they come to Earth, which is now dead. They have a new Earth.
Oh.
And they discover Jason in there and the chick that got frozen with him, and now he's in space because he as soon as he unfroze, he came back to life.
Okay. Well,
it's fun though.
It's fun.
Yeah, it's fun.
Who's the rapper that stars in that one?
I don't think there's no rapper in that one.
Not Jason X.
I'm thinking Halloween.
I am thinking Halloween. Busta Rhymes.
Halloween Resurrection with Busta Rhymes.
Don't be looking at my emojis. Those are the answers.
Oh, I wasn't looking
Halloween
at that.
H2O had LL Cool J.
Oh, yep, that's the one. That's the one as well. So Halloween just was all about the fun stuff. We're gonna
kill Halloween kills. Oh!
We're gonna do the fan question, and then we're gonna do the emoji quiz, and that's gonna be a fun one too. So let me pull up this image here. This is basically just our fan question, just a meme that I made, and I'm just gonna put this like right in the middle here. So, if you could be in a family from a sitcom, whose would you choose and why? Now, Crystal, you brought this one up. You brought this one in. That one is a really good one, actually. I really thought that was a good idea.
Technically, Brian did.
It was originally Ito who asked in Brian's Twitch stream.
He was kind of bringing up like it was more like who would you want your sitcom dad or who would you want your sitcom mom, and then Brian was like, oh, that'd be actually a good question for PTO Unlimited. Like, who's your sitcom like either mash up like who would you pick as your mom, who would you pick as your dad, or family as you put it.
Right. We're just like more along the lines of just the family entirely. That way we're not overcomplicating the answer. Because it can get complex. Like, oh, maybe I don't like this one. Maybe I like this one. And it's like, oh, no. Let's do full solid ones. We got some really good answers, but we're going to go along the amongst ourselves first. And we'll start with you, Alex.
Me?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, the first thing that came to my mind, sitcom, I guess, is that 70s show.
Yeah, a lot of people think about that 70s show when it's sitcom style. Whose family though? They're all pretty like. They all have some issues, man. I don't know if you want to be on the red.
Who wants to be a Kelso?
Oh,
I don't want to be a Kelso. I don't want to be related to Kelso. Honestly, I'm not. Actually, I would. You know whose daughter I would be?
Jackie's sister? Or what?
Oh, hell no.
No?
Not being Jackie's family.
Okay.
Honestly, I think Donna and I would get along quite well.
Right. I guess so. Donna.
I don't know. She has two sisters, and she got rid of them pretty quick, so she could be by herself.
They were written off pretty darn quick. I'll say that. Brett had to fact check that, and he
But I mean,
did.
I live like basically right next door to Eric, and that's the hangout, and
yeah.
So, and Donna's cool, so I think I'd be part of her family. I'd be a Pinciotti. Alex Pinciotti.
Crystal,
I mean, Bob would be my dad, and it would just be a fun laughing fest every day with how stupid he is. So,
who'd you choose, Crystal?
Oh, I would definitely choose Tim the Toolman Taylor, Home Improvement. I would love to be part of his family because it would just be so much fun.
Every single.
What did Dad fuck up today?
Every single like you get an upgraded house too. Everything has more power.
Hey, you get free service.
Yeah.
Exactly. Free service, 3 brothers, a nice neighbor.
Right?
I
That you
agree.
don't ever see his face.
Yeah, the neighbor,
exactly.
Wilson. What about you, Patrick?
So I kind of went back and forth on this one, but I think I would have to go with Home Improvement also with be a Taylor.
Mm-hmm.
I just the adventures of knowing Tim, just what he's gonna do, and it just was always I just feel like that no matter what, it was always a good time. Other than Mark later on being a little bullied around, but
right.
You always but you have all brothers, and they're pretty much close in age, and they all get along, and there was always some kind of craziness going on. And
I already know.
what?
Heidi. You get to see Heidi.
Okay, she doesn't know me shit about.
You would get to see Heidi in real life.
Man, like I'm thinking about all the sitcoms. Like
I didn't get to share my second one.
Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead. I'm still thinking about mine. Anyway,
I would also
I'd
also want to be live in the Sabrina the Teenage Witch House.
Now, does this need to have a live audience kind of sitcom? Is that what you're thinking?
Kind of. That's what I think.
Kind of. Okay. I just want to make sure that we're kind of
or like along those lines, like.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know if Sabrina is technically like I don't know if you consider it a sitcom or not, but that's like the other family I can think of.
Right.
I mean, you got a talking cat, and you got witches for ants, and they're training you like
get a lot of magic.
Yeah.
Goodness, actually, that's a good one.
If you're in that family, would you also be a witch then?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It would be fun.
Yeah.
We got one on YouTube that Brian said I should have said elf. Now that I think about it, so we're gonna have to see what he said on his answer. That's kind of interesting.
Are you talking to me in that comment?
Yes, that you would want JTT as your brother.
Well, here's the thing. She would
not want JTT as her brother. She would want to mount JT. What are you doing, step brother?
That's your brother.
It's okay. Never mind. You could be Wilson's daughter. It's all right.
Wilson's daughter.
Wilson.
There you go.
You're still Wilson.
Oh, you know, Wilson is like, he's like got all like the weird, like out of place stuff. Like he's just like the weird into the native, like.
Yeah.
Whatever.
You have a TV.
He doesn't have a TV. That's right. That's right.
Yeah.
Gosh. So as I'm thinking about it, Home Improvement it's almost like it's almost too easy of an answer for me too. But that's a show that we watched growing up.
I watched that one.
And my dad loves Tim Allen, so like a lot of his jokes and his like all the slapstick in that show is pretty much what. Yeah, I grew up with that one myself personally. I think that would work really well. You said that 70s show, and that one threw me a little bit because
what did you think I was gonna say?
I don't know. Honestly, I don't know what sitcoms you're like.
I mean, I feel like that was my childhood or my teenage years. Like, like I was Donna. Growing up anyway, so like that's just what I thought about. Like I hung out with a group of guys. I was the only girl.
Oh.
Every once in a while we had Amanda come in and she was the girly girl for the most part.
I'd like to be part of the Marshall brothers from How I Met Your Mother. There we go. They're from Minnesota. There we go.
Actually, yeah, you fit in just right there.
I got my
That's answer. A lot of mayonnaise 7-layer mayonnaise salad that you gotta eat.
I'm not worried about it. I have mayonnaise with my stuff. I have to fix my phone here real quick. I'm gonna scoot off camera for a sec.
What are you fixing?
I have to plug it in.
Oh. Well, I have to read my answers quickly because mine's about to die.
You're at like a teen.
His phones are always dying.
Both of our phones are dying because they're 2 years old now. They're on their way out, so we need to replace them. Need to get them replaced.
We're living on the charger now.
Yeah, that's pretty much our daily. Go ahead and get your answers so I can get mine after yours. I've got a bunch of people. While you're pulling yours up, we got one from Arrow. He said that's an easy one. Drake and Josh. Best of both worlds, honestly. You got Josh, who is really good at school and could help me out in the homework section if I needed it. I could use Drake for workout music and wrestling entrances. Megan, well, just to pull some pranks on Drake and Josh. That's the sister in the show, if I get bored. Plus, I would love to watch Drake and Josh fight. Okay, so he's more of like a...
You can tell he's young.
He's young.
I just whispered on the patch, you can see his age with the answer.
Yes. You can see all of our ages with our answers.
Yeah.
What you got, Alex?
We've got J Movie Talk Podcast.
Shout out to them.
The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
Did they give it a
Nope.
No? Okay. The Fresh Prince, if you were part of the actual like family in the mansion, then yeah. But all the other side characters, they kind of get like
the Banks.
Yeah, they get off tracked.
Jersey Comic Crew podcast.
Shout out to those guys.
Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
Another one. That's gonna be just because they have a lot of money.
We got Terrible Terror podcast.
Oh, there it is. There's Brian.
Full House would be easy. The Munsters would be fun. Or, oh, damn it, I didn't even think about that. I'm stealing that. Addams Family.
What?
I
We just talked about it, though.
I know, I didn't even think about it. Yeah, I would totally do that. I'd be in the Addams Family for sure. Or maybe Who's the Boss? Or
Angela.
So Tony Danza could be my dad/stepdad. Our friend Scott would want to be in Boy Meets World so he could have a chance to bang to bang.
Wow.
Yeah, he the other day in Brian's stream, I told Chris, I said, I know our friend Scott has had a thing for the chick, Danielle Fisher.
Yeah.
Fisher, whatever. I knew he had a thing for her, but I didn't realize how much of he had a thing for her because he was just going off for I don't know how long in the chat. I was like, bro, I'm gonna come over and spray you with a hose.
Right. Wow. We got a few comments on Facebook. We got one from Brett, which, by the way, I don't know if you guys noticed, we hung his headphones up in the back corner there in honor of him, so he's always here with us. As he retired from the show, he did say, give us a comment on this one. He said, "Last man standing. My dad is a top exec at a gun store. I'm in." So that's a really good one.
I almost went with that one too.
Last man
You
standing.
still got Tim Allen as your dad.
Yeah.
And he'd be happy because then I'd be his son since he has all girls. But like, I really like Last Man Standing too.
Yeah, I've watched a few episodes of that show. We got one from cousin Andrew, obviously the Banks from Fresh Prince, money. So there's another one. One from Ashley. She said, Boy Meets World or the Big Bang Theory family.
Oh, I didn't even think about Big Bang Theory.
Yes, I know they're friends, but friends are also family. That's what I was going to say, like How I Met Your Mother. I'd love to be part of that group too. But
yeah.
Those are like
that could be another. That could always be another question too. Like what TV friend group would you want to be a part of?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, my answer would still probably be the same.
Yeah. It might. Well, that'd be a little bit easier because some of like the sitcoms don't even base their stuff.
I do like Big Bang Theory friend group though.
Yeah, I like that. Those are great answers. Do you have any others?
No, mine's done.
All right.
So real quick, I got one when I shared it. I guess it didn't show up for you guys, but I shared it on mine. My friend Joe said, "Fresh Prince, they're breaded out."
See,
so that's our most common answer here, Fresh Prince.
The Fresh Prince. All right, so we're going to get into our emoji game.
Woo-hoo!
This is exciting. Now, we're going to have a little bit of a delay. I mean, I can share my screen, but I don't want to mess anything up. We can just have you guys check it out on what you're already viewing us on. So let me pull that up here. I want to make sure I get the right one. Yes. Okay. Now, these all have different meanings. Oh, I can just scroll like this. This is easy. Oh, look at you, Josh. Thinking ahead, kind of.
There you go. Perfect.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to actually move this outward because there's.
Can you guys see that? Okay.
Can you guys see it?
Yeah, I'm looking at. We got the YouTube channel up.
Okay.
Good. That's gonna work just fine then. All right. So some of these are gonna be pretty self-explanatory, but some of these I think you're gonna have an issue finding out what the actual answer really is. And these are all like different meanings of what the teens are using
so
today.
It's like millennial slang, but like it's not millennial slang. It's
emoji.
Gen Z emo slang.
Yeah. Gen talk.
Okay.
Gen talk. We'll call it that.
Gen talk.
Yeah.
Okay.
So for example, the eggplant and the peach. What's the eggplant? Come on, guys. Okay, peach.
A butt.
Yeah, exactly. So we're gonna get a little bit on the easy side, and then some of them are gonna be really difficult.
You could also use an onion emoji.
Exactly. Some of them are gonna have other meanings, but you just gotta kind of just recognize that some of these are not.
That sounds disgusting. Like it sounds like a smelly butt.
No, onion booty. It's so good it makes you want to cry.
Okay. So the first one, what do you guys think this one means?
Well, obviously, GOAT. I'm pretty sure that's what overused, greatest of all time.
Greatest of all time?
Not Tom Brady.
That's what I guess is the GOAT.
Okay.
Not Tom Brady.
That is the greatest of all time. You guys got it right. Good job. I'm going to scroll down to number 2.
It's a little oversaturated with that. Everybody says that he throws that out there way too much.
I agree. Yeah, they
You
really
said these
do.
are supposed to be easy?
No. Some of them are. Some of them are self-explanatory. Some of them not.
Okay.
So.
I have no idea what the octopus would be. Like what it means.
When I tell you the answer, you'd be just as surprised as me.
Multiple pussies.
Wow.
Because it's got 8 legs and it's an octopus, so having multiple
like a party
girls.
chat, multiple lines.
This means cuddles.
Excuse me?
The fuck?
I don't.
The 8 legs?
Maybe because they wrap around. I don't know. But this means cuddles, guys.
So, okay, can we make that a face hugger from Aliens then?
Oh, okay.
Exactly.
So should we he's gonna kill me. Should we all text that to Brett?
Just a bunch of octopus. He'd be like, what is it? Oh, because they like skiing. We should like skiing and then octopus.
There you go.
That's how you do it. That's how you do it. Okay. This next one is a
truck.
Yeah.
I think I know what it is.
Deliver, like something with delivery. It's got to be something not like deliver the info, bring me some food, like deliver it.
Yeah, I think
Might be a good one.
Crystal?
Or
Dump truck? You know, that dump truck, like a butt.
That's what I think it means. Is a dump truck. Like a booty.
Big butt Brian says. I'm gonna say like if you're heading out, like I'm moving out, like I'm on my way out, like because you're moving.
I feel pretty confident it means dump truck, like some girl's
it
butt.
It means ass.
Yeah.
Dump truck over the ass.
Because that's a moving truck.
I know, but like
that's a dump truck.
I think it's a more dump truck is a more common like young slang right now.
That is a dump truck.
I've driven bobtails, and they have nothing to do with dump trucks. So.
All right, this next one is
a
taco.
That can mean multiple
things. Gotta mean tacos.
Yeah, like I just think of like the downstairs region of a woman.
It's called a vagina.
And that is what it is.
Yeah, I'm gonna say
got it right in chat. Yeah.
It's a vajayjay.
Yeah.
That's a fuzzy vajayjay.
I'm trying to scroll.
Oh, you just scrolled like
a for Latina vagina.
There we go.
Because it's a taco.
It's just vagina.
It's a vagina. Okay.
Hat.
It's a hat.
No cap. Like, you know, talking shit, right? Or not talking shit.
Or if you're like, hats off to you.
Well, I mean, the new slang that I just read was tip of the hat. So I'm gonna go with that, like tip of the hat to you.
Like hats off, tip of the hat. Yeah.
It's just cap, as in like a lie, like as in you think they're lying. You say cap.
Oh, so like you know, like no cap, meaning like I'm not lying, I'm not joking, like
right.
Meaning
Gosh, why is this going so much?
Okay. All right. So it means a lie. All right.
If I just do an arrow. Oh, okay. That's gonna scroll too much. All right. So number 6.
It's a lie, dang it.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna go with cheers.
Yeah, cheers.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna say. Cheers.
This is testicles.
Bullshit. What?
Balls. Yeah.
Why?
I almost said a word you're not allowed to say.
I don't
2 beers
How is that
mean
technical?
balls?
One's hanging down lower than the other.
So?
So?
I don't know.
It could also mean kidneys then. It's the way your kidneys are.
True.
Lungs?
So it means testicles, guys.
All right, so 2 beers clanking together means
Jay-Z.
testicles.
Dumb.
All right, number 7. I'm trying to scroll these real slow here so I don't have to go past.
That's a cherry.
These are cherries.
So popping someone's
Kitties.
cherry? Or does it mean testicles too? Because it looked like testicles.
Yeah, that'd be more. I would accept that more technical than 2 beers.
Yeah, that makes more sense.
But I'm gonna say like either cherry, like a vagina,
A vagina
or
cherry.
like boobs.
It's boobs.
Boobs.
Yeah.
Boobs. That's what I thought.
That makes sense.
So cherries are tiny. So that means small boobs.
Yeah, just boobs.
Okay.
Get
Whatever.
them sweet cherries, girl.
Spaghetti.
I'm trying to center it.
Eating
There we go.
spaghetti and meatballs.
Yeah.
Okay, I got it. Gangbang. Because there's 3 meatballs.
I think it's.
And they're dipping into it.
Lots of meat.
I think it's
spaghetti.
I think it's like another term for like a blowjob.
Eat out.
Wow.
Like his spaghetti, so noodles and balls. Like.
Do you have something, Crystal?
I have no.
It means send nudes.
What?
Noodles. Nudes.
Oh.
Stupid.
I even have a freaking shirt that says
You
that
do.
with noodles.
You do. I thought you would have gotten that one.
Twins. Twins, Basil.
Patrick, you're looking at the camera like, no way, dude.
It means boobs.
Oh my god, this generation is
This
even worse than the last one.
This is what they're doing, man. This is what they're using.
Is that like 2 girlfriends having 2 girlfriends?
Brian said that's a 3-way.
Really?
I mean, he might be right with that. I don't know. I just said twins. Like, I don't know.
What'd you say? You guys got your answers locked in?
Dress alike, twinning.
Twinning, yeah.
This means prostitutes.
Mike. Oh, okay. What the hell is that? A leaf?
This is a
Can you
leaf.
go get my gun?
Make sure you go to the shooting range and practice.
Yes.
I gotta go for.
A leaf.
Make like a tree and leave.
Leaving? Yeah, I don't know. I'm leaving. I'm gonna leave.
It's
Sure.
all been sexual.
It doesn't have to be sexual.
They have been.
A lot of it's adult talk, but
Leaf.
Uh,
What you use to wipe your butt in the forest.
I'm naked and afraid.
Yeah.
I want that dick because like Adam had the leaf over his dick.
jeez.
This seems to be one of those quizzes I think the kids are using.
This means cannabis.
Oh, damn it. I was totally going to say it's probably weed.
Yeah, I almost said that, like weed or a joint or something.
I can't center this, but
Oh, this means pitching a tent. Getting a boner.
Clowning around.
Get that boner.
it means an erection.
Yep, that's a boner.
Yeah.
How does it the girls know boners when
Yeah,
they
we just know. You got mail.
Pitching a tent. Yeah. If I was all just a regular tent, I would have thought that, but.
Oh, we're already running out of time. Dang.
You got
Living
mail.
on a package.
Ooh,
Package.
it's a mail.
I want you to come fist me.
Delivering the mail.
Pack me in the back.
It means looking for sex. Like you're open for
Open for business.
Yeah. All right, we're gonna do
Open for
Brian,
deliveries.
go open up your mailbox right now.
There you go.
We're gonna do another
Who
quick
needs
BRB,
Tinder?
guys. We have to get the Zoom meeting reset. So
All right, one more time.
another BRB, guys. Be right back. Okay, we're
There we
back.
go. We're back.
Nice. All right, we're gonna scroll down to number 13 here, guys. So these are there's 25 of them, by the way. So
20. That's a lot.
I didn't know it was gonna go. We were gonna take this long, but that's okay. We
A
can get through it.
goose.
It's
a duck.
It's a duck.
Duck down and give me head.
Fuck a duck.
Hey, you know.
I don't give a duck.
It's like your phone's autocorrect.
Yes.
I have no idea.
This means condom.
What?
Rubber. Like
Well,
a rubber
because
duck.
the top is covered.
Then I would
Like
have
a
put
rubber
a
duck?
rubber duck.
They don't have a rubber duck available, so you just said a duck. Do you have a condom? Duck. Like a rubber.
Whatever.
Yeah, you know.
What'd you say a rubber ball?
Dude.
or a lamb. Hello, lambskin.
At least they're protecting him, you know, using protection.
God, I hope they are. We don't need another generation.
Oh, okay. A snowflake.
Uh-huh.
It means a
I haven't got it
snowflake.
yet.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I see. Okay, yes, snowflake.
Yeah,
You gotta
that's
give
what I'm
him
gonna go
a
with.
second.
What?
Just snowflake, just as in just
It's
in
a
general,
snowflake.
generalized.
Yeah, like liberal snowflakes.
This means cocaine.
Okay.
Oh, snow. Like, yeah.
Okay, snow.
Riding the white pony.
I'll let you guys answer this one.
Why? You know what it is?
Yeah.
Oh.
The corn.
Horny?
Oh, yeah, you're like horny. Horny.
I mean, it means that you have an erection, like you.
No, this means porn
No.
star.
Porn star?
Okay, no, that makes sense. No, I should have thought about that. Yes, because
Yes.
on TikTok,
That's
and
what they
on
use for
YouTube,
corn.
They don't say
Corn.
porn star, they say corn
Oh,
star.
They say corn, they do, yeah.
Oh.
So yeah, at least that one makes sense.
Oh, Brian says it's corn, a sweet chunk of meat. It has the juice. Remember that kid?
Yes.
Or is it like, or it can mean what, like, you know, are you gay? If you can run backwards in the cornfield, right?
Just means do porn, to do porn.
Okay.
Don't overthink it.
Going down.
This
Yeah, I would
means
say going
yeah,
down.
this means going down on a girl.
This means you're thirsty.
Oh, like you're
I
like you have the
that could
hots
work.
for somebody.
That one
Yeah.
at least makes sense too.
Yeah, that
I'm
one's
thirsty,
okay.
like your tongue out, like
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
yeah. Okay, that makes sense.
Okay. That.
Like when it makes sense, it's okay.
Yeah.
Ooh,
You're
how
spicy,
about
you're
that?
hot.
Yeah. This means like you're hot.
This means
Or wait, it's curved, not circumcised.
It's a. Only curved wieners are not circumcised.
this means spicy content.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, okay. It's like it's spicy hot.
If you guys get this next one, I am going to be so amazed.
That's messed up. Eye, mouth, eye, lip, eye, a
Eye
face.
contact. Let's see.
I'm trying to think, and I have no idea what that could be.
Let me see. Let me try to put my brain to this.
I could almost put money to this one. Like, I could almost, like, if you got this, I would have to, I don't know.
Stalking. Like I'm watching you.
Surprised.
I love you. No.
It means it is what it is. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah.
Oh. I think I know this one.
Why are you laughing, Alex?
Touching tips?
Ooh.
Means touching tips.
It means
Anime.
It means nervous.
That makes sense.
Yeah, well, that's what that kind of is. They're like, senpai.
I'm not sure.
You watch a lot of anime. That's what they do when they're nervous. They
Oh,
touch it.
okay.
Yeah.
Josh, you.
Oh, I'm
He's a
sorry.
Browns fan.
I'm sorry. We're on 20. I'm sorry. I don't know how that scrolled up. I apologize.
Send nudes. Oh, wait.
So, orange and. So, yeah, a Browns fan. Orange and black.
Orange and black.
Orange.
Sunburn? I don't freaking know.
Orange and
A
black.
Bengals fan.
We saw this on TikTok after a while.
We did. Orange flag and black flag? I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
Means Pornhub.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay.
I mean, I usually use X videos, but I mean, I don't look at that. Butt plug.
I'm gonna turn
Plug?
it on.
No, I was.
Turn on.
Let's see.
Turned on. Yeah, turned on.
Yeah.
Either that or
Plug.
if nothing sexual.
It's
like
not a plug. It's a. Well, no, it's not a
It's
plug.
power
It's
plug.
I think turned on. I think that's it.
We'll just go something stupid and simple. Do you have a charger?
Means dealer. Like a drug dealer.
Ah!
Like your plug. You got
Oh, okay.
your plug.
Oh, yeah.
That's the name.
I mean, I think
Obviously, you
that's
can
so
tell I
stupid,
do tons of drugs.
It just shows you. Hey, it just shows you that how stupid each generation is getting. We're going back to being educated and talking in sentences to
Bruh.
Brian said that last one was the hookup.
All right, so this one.
An avocado.
Mm-hmm.
Brian's favorite email. Avocado.
Does he like to eat avocados?
No. He doesn't, Well, he doesn't like guacamole.
Oh.
Brian, what's an avocado? He says, oh, hence strokes.
This one's got to be butt plug.
An avocado's a butt plug.
I can see it because it's got the hole and you got the seed in the hole. Yeah, butt plug.
Oh, sure, we'll go with butt plug.
Means basic.
Oh, because the avocado toast.
Basic, yeah.
Okay, like
Like
pumpkin
your meat
spice.
basic.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's a dick.
You gotta give it a second, Alex.
Yeah, we're on delay.
That's a dick.
I mean, eggplant's got to stay as the dick. I mean,
This
of
is
course,
a-
you did say speaking into the mic, so maybe this is code for head.
Dick.
Okay, I said it a little bit cleaner, but
Yeah.
A microphone.
like, yeah, getting head. You want head from a girl
Yeah.
because you want her to speak into the mic.
This means a male orgasm. It's supposed to be accompanied by music notes. Some microphones have a music note coming out of them.
Oh, like the.
Like,
oh.
like if you have it on Apple, they
Like-
might have a music note.
Oh, like coming.
Yeah.
Wow,
That
Patrick.
action, though.
Head, shoulders, knees, and toes.
It's hard to say.
It means.
We got one
It
more
means-
after
Flash
this.
me.
It means
Oh,
stink.
Flash me.
Flashing.
Because she's like pulling her shirt up.
Oh,
Flashing.
there's that. I was gonna say it means smelling like you stink, like smelly armpits,
This means female orgasm. Like their O.
like the big O.
Big O. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh. This is the last one, guys.
Getting your nails painted.
Nails.
Polished, like your outfit's like you're like together,
Like clean,
polished.
like nice.
On it means on fleek.
It means unbothered or I don't care.
I get that one. Just
Yeah.
yeah, I get it. Yeah.
And that was our Gen Talk.
I like it. I like it. We should do more of those. I like that.
I
It's
will
funny.
get more going. Alex, I actually have part of that article that has the emojis has slang
Oh, good.
that you can go through
What? Oh,
in
is that one that's-
alphabetical
yeah.
order.
Okay.
So pretty awesome. I'm actually like I found an article that had all those on there and it said, hey, but this is what the kids are using the emotes for. Watch out.
Watch out.
So they're talking about sex behind her back. Anyways, I think that's pretty much all the stuff we had to get through the episode. We had a lot of things that we love to touch on, and yeah, is there anything else that you wanted to say about this episode of the show? Anything that went on throughout the weeks?
I'm viral.
You are viral. Yes.
Not intentional.
Oh, babe.
Unintentionally.
Not intentional at all.
Yes. Congratulations. Like
viral and climbing.
Yeah, 1.3 million views on this YouTube channel called Mark. We're gonna put the plug in this one here. Mark Jack 79, I believe, is his name. He does a lot of convention videos. He takes videos of different cosplays and different places he goes to, and he did a montage. And
I'm just about at 1.4.
There's a video. Can you share that in the chat?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. There's a video that Alex did of her Pyramid Head cosplay, and it's just a 360 around, and it's very, very well done. I think that it's just shows the cosplay, all different parts of it. So, and Alex is going to share it in our chat as well. So for those that are watching this later, you can see what we're talking about, and make sure you check it out, like it, comment. Pretty awesome.
Wood.
Yeah.
Wood.
Actually, the other one right now is it's Wood and Smash.
Smash.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Smash is more popular right now.
Okay. Thank you guys very much for being guests on the show. We appreciate having you guys on. We'll have definitely more knowledge on how to make the Zoom meetings a little bit more efficient and audio.
Well, I think that if you pay for the Zoom thing, you get longer meetings.
I'm not worried about that part. I'm worried about the echo on my end. That's all I was like. I think that's just an audio channel for how our sound comes out. So it is what it is.
Gotcha.
That's why we have an echo on our YouTube, and we apologize for that. Go ahead and Crystal and Patrick, go ahead and do your plugs of where we can find you off stream and podcasts and all that stuff.
Okay, well, I'm super easy to find anywhere, like TikTok, Instagram, and Twitch are like my main sources of social media that I post on, and my name is Dragonfly Rain, and Rain is not R-A-I-N, it's R-A-Y-N-E.
Yeah.
That's where you can find me.
Right on.
And she streams Tuesdays and Thursdays, usually in the morning, and Thursdays a burrito stream.
I'm thrown off because I'm like a robot. Like when I'm on my stream, it's just flows, Like
yeah, that's why
I'm not in my element on my stream, so I'm like, oh yeah, I stream on Twitch.
Yeah.
Thursday.
Yeah.
She's got a lovely burrito jerkin stream.
How does that go, Alex?
Yeah, Alex.
Content.
The content.
For me, you can find me on YouTube at Solus64, food reviews on that one. You have a Twitch and on TikTok, Solus_64. I usually stream Wednesdays, Thursdays, and Saturday mornings, Thursdays and Saturdays with Mr. L.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll throw in a couple extra streams every once in a while. I'm thinking about maybe streaming something tomorrow, but we'll see. But
Mondays are always fun.
That's you can and the fact that I have the whole day off, so
True.
Also, part of a podcast, the It Be Like That podcast, IBLT podcast on Twitch and Instagram.
And YouTube.
General Topic and YouTube.
Yep.
It Be Like That podcast. General Topic podcast that I do with Terrible Terrors, Mr. Brian, every other Saturday. And then on the opposite Saturday, I throw up a bonus episode, which I just did about my trip. So.
Oh, nice. Awesome.
Yep.
We'll have to check that out.
Yeah, so go check that out.
Alrighty, and then Alex, go ahead and plug your Twitch.
If you'd like to watch the stream, it's twitch.tv/Q_Kitty, KUTE_KITTI. I stream on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday evenings. What I play, who knows? It's just right before I get on, that's when I decide.
What are you into now?
Right now, we've got a load of Destiny. Last night was Fortnite, but it's going to be a while before we go back to that shit.
That's okay.
And then eventually Call of Duty.
Yep, exactly.
Oh yeah, every once in a while we get Fall Guys and Dead by Daylight and things like that, but yeah.
I agree. Yeah, same here. For me, it is twitch.tv/Mr. L. That's MASTERL. You can find me on stream Tuesdays and Thursday evenings and Saturday morning. I will not be streaming this Tuesday because I will be going to my office on Tuesday and Thursday, but I will be streaming Thursday. I'll be streaming Thursday, so I'll at least be doing it then. And as far as what we're playing lately, Fall Guys has been the go-to lately, and Hypercharge on box comes out this week. So gonna be checking that out. Definitely on Saturday morning for sure. I'm not certain if I'm able to play it Thursday night or not. They don't have an official time. Like they say it's the 31st, but they did say 8 p.m. on the 30th that it's available on the Xbox. Maybe that's just maybe when you can preload it. I'm not certain. But I'm really interested in checking that out. I know, Patrick, you're probably thinking about that one too. Depending on how reviews go and all that stuff. And I mean,
I think it looks awesome.
I think it's going to be my go-to for a little bit. If it's good.
If it's good.
It's
yes,
good.
I hope it's good.
I'm tired of all these games, Grandpa. That's too damn bad. As far as our social media goes, please follow the PTO Unlimited podcast on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. PTO Unlimited is what you'll search. PTO Unlimited podcast on Instagram, and then also make sure you're following me and Alex as well on Twitter. I am at _Mr. L.
Cute _kitty.
And I think that is about it as far as our plugs go. As far as on a final note, appreciate you guys coming on again. It's been a ride, a learning experience for both of us. So we're all learning here. But I think that's about it. We appreciate it. You guys have a good rest of your month of May. It's Memorial Day weekend, so enjoy the heat. You guys have a good one. Bye, guys.
Bye.